Okay, SEC Cricket League final 2019 is about to start, and these are the two people, curator and our groundsman, who are responsible for the pitches and nets. So, and silver liners are busy making strategy. He's the official photographer.
My first start of work.
And rebels are busy in their huddle.
अच्छा वाला अरे सिवा ना लेंस है दूसरा सेट
Zoom वाला है।
200 है ना उस पे
हाँ हाँ।
देखिए वो ऐसे आ गया तो क्विकर करना था क्विकर में ऐसे रिलीज वो मैं ग्रिप स्पिन वाले में था तो डिप हो गया पहले ही डिप हो गया स्पॉट में शिवा ना मैं क्या बोल रहा था डेटा का क्या करना डेटा हाँ क्या है जियो है कस्टमर है मना कर रहा है बोला है मैं काटा पड़ रहा था एयरप्लेन पे डाल दो ना काट दूंगा छुट्टी का चक्कर है क्या मैं क्या बोल रहा हूं एक को तो बताऊं किसी और का हॉटस्पॉट अगर उसको डाउनलोड कर देता हूं लाइक बोर्ड का तो डेटा कहां है फिर ऑन सिम से ये डेटा चलता है ना सिम ऑफ कर दो हां दूसरा जिस पे आप डेटा ऑन करोगे उसका कॉल नहीं आएगा एक ही दूसरे पे कॉल नहीं एक तो बात ये है कि आपका जो अभी खत्म हो जाएगा 1 GB तो आपने 10 GB कैसे किया वहाँ तो 6 GB तक मैक्सिमम दिखा है मेरे को 6 GB बहुत है ना जब 1 GB काफी है 1 GB 1 घंटे चल रहा है तो मेरा ये था ना वो एक वॉचर मिलता है ना वॉचर जो मिलता है ना वॉचर में एक 10 GB वाला फ्री वाला मिला तो वो ऐड कर मैं दे दूँ क्या सिम वही सोच रहा था परसों सुबह तक आ जाऊँगा मैं ये किसका है वो आपके ऊपर है आपको 2 दिन के लिए नहीं एयरटेल है उस पे कॉल वाला जियो पे आ सकता है कॉल इसीलिए नहीं मैं डलवा देता हूँ अभी तो लाइव स्टार्ट हो गया फोटोग्राफर पॉज कर दो भाई थोड़ी गंदी फोटो आए तो एक बार को 2 बार फोटो मत आ जाएगी मूवमेंट की होती है ना वो
फेसबुक को एक काम करो, फेसबुक को अनइंस्टॉल करते रहो, बहुत टंग 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 बज रहा है।
तो बजने लगा क्या है इसको देख सही सेट है ना ये
थोड़ा सा टेढ़ा दिख रहा है बस।
रुक जा
हाँ,
पिच का है
पिच का है
दिख रही है इसमें पिच का दिख रही है विकेट भी नहीं दिख रही
विकेट नहीं दिख रही। अच्छा हाँ ये छोटा है थोड़ा दिख रहा है।
अरे शिवन ना जूम कर दे थोड़ा
जूम कर सकते हैं क्या?
क्वालिटी देख लो टेस्टिंग कर लो अभी मैं उधर से आता हूँ ऐसे स्लो
अभी इतना सही है।
ये जब जब
देख लो कहां से कितना इसी बहाने अपना वीडियो बना रहे हो टेस्टिंग मैं तो बोला था थर्ड प्लेस मैच को लाइव करो यूएटी करो
ठीक है। हाँ गौरव 2.5 शिफ्ट में सोए नहीं। देख भाई शिवन ने देख लो एक बार
नो आई विल बी
क्या कैट वॉक करके
एक मिनट मैं यहां से वॉच इट लाइव
भाई लाइव है।
हाँ
कमेंट्री कर दी मैंने भाई
कहाँ गया वो कैमरा?
पानी में कोई नहीं रखेगा भाई कुछ।
देखो देखो
शिवन ना खुद देख रहे हैं भाई अपने फोन से देख रहे हैं ना वीडियो कैसी लग रही है व्यूअर्स को।
अरे ओका बाइक के मन
इतना सस्ता मिल गया था 18 में लेंस के साथ
20,000 था और कुछ 10% एसबीआई का
वैसे रेट क्या 20,000
रेट इसका 30 है मतलब आप कहां जा रहा है फ्रेम से हट रहा है आजा आजा
ठीक है
आगे ना फ्रेम में आ रहा हूं अरे
नहीं थोड़ा इधर आओ ना।
हां दिख रहा हूं
अब ठीक है ना।
हां देख थोड़ा धीरे चल रहा है
व्यू देख लो पूरा सही है ना।
गजब है भाई
बॉलर का
बढ़िया है ये काफी है
रनअप भी आएगा ना बॉलर का
बहुत बढ़िया है
और ऑफ का
अरे वाह जंप देगा देखा मैंने जंप नहीं देखा
नहीं दिखा
ऐसे जंप किया I am on live on the camera. టైం పడుతుంది ఇందాక జంప్ చేసింది అది ఇప్పుడు వచ్చింది అరే పిచ్చి మా అడుగుతున్నాం మరి అడ్డు ఫోటో బాబు కాదు లైవ్ టెస్టింగ్ చేస్తున్నాం మ్యాచ్
बैटिंग है कहाँ लगोगे बताओ फील्डिंग ना करोगे फोटो नहीं खींचनी क्या
मैं उधर रहता हूं भाई मेरा छोड़ दो
पैसे नहीं मेरा पहला फ्रीलांसिंग वर्क
गौरव कौन बैठ रहा है कैम के साथ
कोई नहीं बैठ रहा यहाँ पे
भाई बॉल आएगा
हाँ मैं
और यहाँ नहीं उस तरफ लगाओगे तो बहुत बढ़िया रहेगा क्योंकि ज्यादा राइट ही रहते हैं ना
उस तरफ लगा देते हैं उस तरफ वो बहुत दूर है वहाँ से नहीं है
मतलब उधर नहीं वो जो वहाँ अपने लोग खड़े हैं ना थोड़ा उधर
वो एंगल भी सही रहेगा, वो
लॉन्ग ऑफ वाला हाँ लॉन्ग ऑफ वाला एंगल वाइड लॉन्ग ऑफ
उससे यहाँ से सीधा
देखो एक काम और कर सकते हैं देखो यहाँ कैमरा इसके बीच से निकाल सकते हैं वैसे बॉल यहाँ नहीं घुसेगी पकड़ी सर एक बार कुछ करके देखते हैं पकड़िए
फेसबुक में अनइंस्टॉल कर दूंगा अभी।
रहने तो चलेगा
डेटा डालने का नहीं,
क्या कर
एक बार ट्राई करता हूँ कुछ
अरे वो ज़्यादातर तो आपके बाहर ही रखते हैं बॉल भी।
सेट यहाँ पे नहीं यार ये ऐड रहा है फिर इसमें ना देख ऐसे सेट हो जाए तो ठीक है
देखो शिवान ने क्या दिखा रहा है।
केवल ना देखना अगर ऐसे सेट हो जाए तो अपने उसमें देखो
वीडियो में देखो।
नहीं वो देखो वीडियो में
अच्छा ठीक है।
ठीक है ना देखो अगर ऐसे सेट हो जाए यहाँ ठीक है
नहीं यार सर कट जाएगा आपको यहाँ का घास की जरूरत ही नहीं है
किसका
आप
सर
थोड़ा
कटेगा
ऐसे करो हाँ राइट ऐसे ऐसे कर लो
ऐसे ना
हाँ ये रहना है ठीक
ये
है
रहना है।
क्योंकि वहाँ जो पिच मैं आप
पकड़िए।
देखो एक बार टेस्ट करो क्योंकि पिच पे जब मैं खड़ा रहूंगा ना पहले जो आपने रखा वहाँ यहाँ तक कट जाएगा
कहीं भी तो देखना पड़ेगा कहाँ घुमाऊँ मैं इसको
दो लोग देख रहे हैं क्या?
अबे अभी तो शुरू भी नहीं हुआ
3 हो गए। चार हो गए कितने लोग शायद कभी किसी
यहाँ से पकड़ना है इसको ऊपर
व्हाट्सएप में डाला होगा।
गया ये वो बच गया ठीक है
फिर भाई पकड़ के बैठते तुम।
भाई ज़्यादा पूरे मैच की लगा रही है यहाँ से अगर निकल जाए ना तो फिर वो नहीं होना पड़ेगा ना फोन बॉल नहीं लगेगी अगले की पीछे वैसे भी उसने जोड़ जोड़ के फोन लिया दिखाई तो रहा सेट कर अभी देख पीछे ले लूँगी थोड़ा इसको यहाँ से पकड़ ले
ये हवा आएगी तो थोड़ा इधर उधर हो जाएगा
भाई तो वो तो थोड़ा बहुत होगा
हवा तो नहीं है।
यहाँ से पकड़ रखा है पूरा पकड़ लो
जो 4 लोग लॉग इन हुए हैं वो तो लॉग आउट हो जाएगा वैसे नहीं
नरेंद्र गांडू बना हो रहा है थोड़ा आगे करना है इसको यहाँ से बड़े मुश्किल सेट होगा कहाँ है दूसरी स्टंप थोड़ा उधर करना है इसको
वो लोग पूरे दिख रहे हैं ना यहाँ पे रखने से लगेगा यार पूरा व्यू नहीं आएगा।
अभी इधर कोई बैठेगा ना तो ठीक है ना थोड़ा
नहीं नहीं छोड़ना एक बार
सुनना
हाँ
वो उधर ही लॉन्ग ऑफ में सही रहेगा, वहाँ ज़्यादा दिखेगा, पूरा व्यू नहीं आएगा। यहाँ बस बैटिंग बॉलिंग दिखेगा।
भाई वहाँ पे क्या कौन सा व्यू दिखेगा वहाँ से दिखेगा
वहाँ से थोड़ा ज़्यादा वाइड वाइड आएगा।
चल फिर उधर रख दे यार वो बॉल तो वहाँ भी लग सकती है लॉन्ग ऑफ पे रखेंगे यार बड़ी दिक्कत है और सेड किधर भाई इतनी दूर से कुछ भी नहीं दिखेगा
अरे साइड एंगल दिखेगा।
साइड से व्यू अच्छा नहीं आता ना मैच में देखता साइड से कहाँ अच्छा आता है
अपना तो एक ही है ना।
लगेगा तो सामने से ही यार वहीं से कोशिश करते हैं बॉल के वहाँ पे ना
नहीं वहाँ कुछ नहीं दिखेगा, सच बोल रहा हूँ। बैटिंग बॉलिंग दिखेगा और मतलब थोड़ा सी बॉल इधर उधर गया ना, नहीं दिखेगा कुछ। ठीक है हाँ बॉल पकड़ लेंगे।
बैठना तो फिर यहाँ भी पड़ेगा फोन को देख के
ये किस चीज़ के लिए है
क्या
स्टैंड?
ये फ़ोन के लिए ही है। अब है तो 50-100 रुपये का ही, तो ऐसे ही होगा।
सही है।
अच्छा बीच में डिस्कनेक्ट हुआ।
ये दिख रहा है ना?
शिवन उसमें देखो,
थोड़ा जूम कर। अच्छा बढ़िया है यार, ऐसे ही
सही है पूरा
चलेगा ना।
यार, थोड़ा
और तू जूम करे क्या? हेलो गनी जब गनी कॉल जैसा।
జూమ్ करे స్క్వేర్.
अच्छा अच्छा ओके ओके సరే సరే స్ట్రీమింగ్ ఇప్పుడే స్టార్ట్ చేస్తున్నాము. ఓకే
ठीक है ना?
ओके
थोड़ा घुमाना है.
चलो
नहीं इतना ही सही है।
बस मेरा तो भी बच गया फ़ोन.
बहुत बढ़िया है. और एक काम करो ना, मैं ये बोल रहा हूँ कोई बैठे हो इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ क्योंकि ब्रेक में तो करना.
भाई मैं ग्राउंड में हूँ.
ठीक है आप हाथ से भी पकड़ लो चलेगा.
ये स्टैंड को नहीं हिलाना है, इसको निकाल के फ़ोन निकाल के थोड़ा घुमा लेना.
मैं तो सोचा था
तो मैसेज तो लिखा है, लेकिन भाई तू कॉल करना. मैं मैसेज देख नहीं रहा, अभी वीडियो सेट कर रहे हैं.
ये भी कर सकते हैं.
मैं भी सोच रहा था पर
अब मैच शुरू हो रहा है तो चल ठीक है. आ रहे हैं रुक जा. अभी बाइक पे पैदल, बाइक पे है क्या पैदल है?
लैपटॉप पे लाइव करने के लिए कैमरा टू नहीं, कैमरा टू लैपटॉप क्यों? कैसे?
चल ठीक है ठीक है.
ये इसीलिए चूज किया है.
अरे शिवन ना, 5-6 लोग जाएंगे अभी स्वाइप इन.
हाँ चलो
ट्रॉफीज के लिए. तो अभी इसको अभी बाद में खींचेंगे फोटो फोटो ना. 1-2-3
कहाँ जा रहे हो?
लाइव तो चल ही
चल
रहा
रहे
है.
हैं. चलो
मेरे लिए 2 वेज पफ ले आना.
अबे ट्रॉफी लेने जा रहे हैं. चले यहाँ पे स्वाइप इन पे आ गया उसी दिन.
యూట్యూబ్ లో ఉంటది.
अरे चिकन
కాకపోతే అప్లోడ్ అవ్వడానికి టైం పడుతుంది.
बैटिंग ना यार. एक चल में
All the best to both of the
चिकन ना
teams
एक
for the
प्लेयर
finals.
मीटिंग में ले लो. चिकन ना
Batsman name please.
एंड 1-2 प्लेयर्स फिर स्वाइप इन.
Batsman name please.
आ जाओ. अरे कमेंटेटर को इधर बैठा दो ना, इधर ही कमेंट्री. अरे कमेंट्री कौन कर रहा है? इधर आके कर लो.
एक और चेयर लेके इधर बैठ.
अरे छाया में बैठ जाओ यार. शैडो है यहाँ पे. यहाँ बॉल आएगी तो फोन बचाना है.
वो आ तो नहीं रहा ना. नहीं 2 मिनट रुकने को. శంకర్ సార్ ట్రాలీ ఉంటుంది అక్కడ. ట్రోఫీస్ అక్కడ ఉన్నాయి. ఇక్కడికి ఎప్పుడు రావాలంటే ఐదు రావాలి. హౌస్ కీపింగ్.
अरे वो अभी सिवाना फैसिलिटी से बात कर रहे हैं. 2 मिनट वहीं रुक, ठीक है? तो वो शायद ट्रॉली लेके आएंगे, ठीक है? ओके ओके. यूट्यूब व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में होगा. विनीत थोड़ा इधर हो जा, वीडियो में जा. चल जाए. एक तो फोन मेरा मर चुका है यार. तेरा कौन सा 60 है 50 है?
6 है कैश ड्रॉप.
कौन सा? 6 भाई ये ना स्कोर कार्ड
पूरा नीचे चलो.
ये ना.
That's the first Golden Tiger finals.
मिलेगा भी तो चल.
It was an edge.
अरे कमेंट आना शुरू हो गए.
अरे भाई कलर होगा गोल. शायद मेरा वो है, मेरा डेटा भी तो खराब चल रहा होगा ना, लेकिन ब्लर है यार. वो मेरा डेटा की वजह से होगा.
ठीक है
भाई सिट हियर ना. शैडो इज हियर यार.
अरे शेड इज देयर. नो इशू.
ये मूवमेंट कैसा है?
मूवमेंट अभी तो नहीं है.
इधर बैठा है. सनलाइट रहता है.
सौरभ भाई बोले गौरव को बोलो दूर जाने.
मैं
अंदर तेरा आवाज आ रहा होगा ना.
अरे
ले आउट से.
यहाँ पे माइक पे बोलेगा सुनाई नहीं देगा. You just sit here.
रुको रुको कमेंट्री आएगा रुको.
बस यहाँ रख देता हूँ ये. तू रख दे इसको वहाँ, ठीक है?
Umpires are Bala and Bharat Sagi.
We are moving this. इधर इधर इधर. वो वहीं बैठ जाएगा, उसका चेयर नहीं मिल रही. आजा. उठ. नरेन, go move. पाँव उठाओ. Okay. Now you can sit. Okay, चलो. तो कमेंट्री कर एक बार.
टेस्टिंग करो कमेंट्री टेस्टिंग.
After the completion of first over, Rebels United are 6 for 1.
भाई कमेंट्री सुनाई दी तो बताओ यस
Silver
यस
line
नो
है.
लिखो.
क्या कह रहा है?
कमेंट्री सुनाई दी तो यस नो कुछ लिखो.
बोलो बोलो. कमेंट्री. टेस्टिंग टेस्टिंग. अरे भाई बहुत लैग है. 2-3 सेकंड. टेस्टिंग बोलना है.
Hello, mic testing 1 2 3.
इतना लेट तो अपना हॉटस्टार भी
हाँ सही है.
3-4 बार लेट कर.
सही है.
अपना हॉटस्टार भी 3-4 बार लेट कर.
अरे वो कोई पोज से भी खींचना है क्या? तो पहले यहाँ से खींच लेते सारे, है ना?
Good start by Akbar.
मतलब भी नहीं सही जगह लगता है. सारी फोटो.
Wow, that's a dream ball for a bowler.
जगह फोटो देख रहा है.
It's just keep swinging in and the batsmen have no idea where it pitched and where it's hitting. It's a very good start by Akbar and very good start for the Silver Liners in the final.
अरे बैटिंग मत करो चला गया तेजू. विकेट जाने के बाद तेजू बोल रहा है
They are growing in their confidences.
अबे उसने लगाया होगा और वो फिर हमें.
The Akbar is on high.
अकबर इज हाई.
Commentator is saying Akbar is high. साले स्पेलिंग तो सही लिख ले.
कौन लिख रहा है?
शैलेश लिख रहा है हार्दिक बोला.
देखो अभी तो कैमरा घुमाने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ रही है, बॉल उधर ही उधर। अरे विनीत क्या बात बोल दिया।
सबसे ज्यादा फोटो विनीत की है
उस तरफ से
हाँ? अरे एक एक ओवर भाई अबे रन अप शुरू कर
Very good line and length by Akbar. He's not giving anything for the batsman. No room, no full length, nothing at all. Wow, that's a wide. Very hard decision by umpire, seems like.
अरे अनपार्लियामेंट्री नहीं, पार्लियामेंट में ही यही वर्ड यूज होता है आजकल.
He's right on the money. He's not giving anything for the batsman. It's a very good start by Akbar. After the end of 2 overs, Rebels United are 7 for 2. It's a very good start by Silver Line. It seems like they are well prepared for the final.
अरे बोलते
But
हो
the
ये
things
कैमरा में
changes
आता नहीं
in
है.
couple of overs in T20s. Have to be very careful. It was a very good start by Akbar. He was right on the money. He was giving nothing for the batsman.
क्या चल रहा है?
Now Srinivas is continuing the spell. Oh, the offside is full packed.
सलाम अलैकुम प्रतीक भाई. जोशी जी, सॉरी.
जोशी जी देख रहे क्या?
जोशी का सलाम अनाउंस करता.
हाँ हैरी है. बॉलर नेम वासु है ना?
हाँ, श्रीनिवास 19 व्यूअर्स. अरे बाकी लोगों को भी शेयर करो रे. व्यूअर्स बढ़ाओ. वणकम मच्ची. तेजू से मेडन ओवर मिस कर दिया. हाँ,
फिर से डालो.
It's a very sunny day. The fielders seems like they are a bit uncomfortable.
कौन है बैट बॉय? ये श्रीनी.
कौन है रे बैड बॉय? हैरी.
The confusion in the middle. The extra cover fielder is up, so they were thinking of restricting the single.
सब जगह स्लिप हो रहा है ये कंट्रोल में खुश हो गया पहला बॉल देख के
Ooh, that's a good ball. Silver Liners captain is giving some tips for the bowler. He needs another one like. Oh, that's a overthrow. The second boundary at the final comes by an overthrow. There was like some confusion between the batsmen. Rebels United captain seems like very cool and he's thinking of lot of plans.
Boys, not from the bats, boys, not from the bats. Come on, boys.
That's a wild swing from the batsman and the wide. So they are trying to take the risk. And they have to because it's a final and they're already into the third over. The mid-off goes back. Plans of the Silver Liners seems like working very fine in the finals. They were on the money from the first ball. They were not giving any extras or not bowling anything wide.
Come on, Vasu.
That's the basics of cricket. Tap and run. That's a very good single by the batsman. So after the end of 3 overs, Rebels United are 15 for 2. It was a very good over by Srinivas, but an overthrow spoiled it. Now Akbar comes back for another over. He's bowling both in swingers and out swingers. He's in very much of control. You can see the frustration on the batsman. He's trying to hit it hard.
साले जयपुर में क्या कर रहा बनाओ तुम फीचर
Seems like he got something on his finger. He's calling for the spray guy. So the use of first aid kit in the finals comes in the 4th over, it seems. So it's a long way to go. So first aid kit might be very much useful in the finals because the players are very much committed in the finals. They are taking lot of risks. Fans demanding Silver Liners captain Beneath to bowl spin. So it's like his own teammates are not comfortable with it. So they are saying like after the match he can bowl. Oh, So that's the reason he's the captain. He's a game changer always. So Rebels United captain is in the field and he's giving tips to the batsman. He's saying that we are in the under control. So keep playing the game. Keep doing the same.
Come on, Akbar, one more boy. One more this ball. Come on, boy.
LPU में नहीं सिखाया.
Now the game resumes. Can see the line and the lens which Akbar is bowling. It's pretty much hard to hit. You have to think of taking risks and other options because the field and the offside is packed and he's bowling very much in control.
Catch drop.
Ooh, that's a drop. First drop of the finals. And that's a boundary. It was at a catchable height to Srikanth, who's standing at first slip. But he was reacting a bit late. You have to keep the eye always when you are standing in the first slip on the ball. Even a second will lead this kind of results. Another overthrow, but it's well backed up. So seems like the adrenaline of fielders are rushing very high.
Boys.
Oh, that's a very good shot by the batsman, and it's a boundary to sweeper cover. That come right of the middle of the bat. So you have to think and bowl in infi ground because anything over pitched, it will go to the boundary because the boundaries are short and outfield is too fast.
Yes, Teju, yes.
It's a very good comeback by Akbar. He's back to his line and length. So after the end of 4 overs, it's 23 for 2. So the Rebels United seems they are getting back their momentum. They were scoring a boundary over and they were concentrating on other singles.
और viewers लेके आओ हैरी भाई. 15-16.
Even after very good start by the Silver Liners, the Rebels United are getting back in the game. You can think of what will be the plans of Rebels because they have a very good bowling lineup. So they were thinking like play 20 overs and stick to the basics of cricket and score around 140, 150. It's a very good line and length. He's bowling on the 4th stumps and in the good length areas.
లేదు లైన్ లైన్ ఉండదు కొంచెం టైం పడుతుంది కాబట్టి రిఫ్లెక్ట్ అవడానికి ఒక్క 2 seconds 2 minutes 1 minute లేట్గా వస్తుంది प्ले అవుతుంది थोड़ा और कर दो जूम
और zoom.
और नीचे घास ज़्यादा है वो ज़रूरत ही नहीं है
That's a wide down the leg.
हाँ ऐसे ऐसे कर लो हाँ ये फ्रेम रहना बात तो समझ गया कौन है रे वो
दीपक कुमार.
स्मार्ट बॉलर ओके. अरे यार फ्रंट कैमरा.
मैं दिख रहा हूँ.
वाह हाय. हो गया बैक. इसको हाँ हो गया. एक ऊपर कर सकते हैं क्या? ऐसे करना है. हाँ राइट. अभी ऐसे रहना है. ऐसे रहना है. वो नीचे
This
आ
is
रहा है.
what
कैसे करें?
happens
तो कैसे करें?
when you lose a wicket when you are in a momentum. The momentum shifts back, and the bowler gains a lot of confidence.
थोड़ा इस तरफ घूम गया.
Now you can see the energy as well in the
राइट.
field.
बस.
They were chipping.
बहुत बढ़िया है. हैं? ठीक है ऐसे रहना. वो मेरे लिए घुमाया था ना उधर जो मैंने बॉल दिया.
हाँ.
तब से चेंज हो गया बोला था अनिल.
अच्छा अच्छा.
अनिल का ही कॉल है. भाई साहब.
Oh, that's a very good shot. He just flicks it to the mid wicket. That's a single. Not much. Because the outfield and the leg side seems very slow. Because there is a lot of grass grown. It was not cut.
अच्छा भाई लोग बीच में एक विकेट चला गया था तो सीताना ने कैमरा बंद करवा दिया.
Wow! That's a dream ball for a bowler, and Faninder Rudra goes for the first ball duck in the finals. It's a golden duck in the finals. So after the end of 5 overs, it's 26 for 4. 2 wickets are coming in this over. So Silver Liners are on the top in finals in the first 5 overs. Let's see how the game goes. They are all pumped up and they are growing in their confidence. Have to see who will play the anchor innings for Rebels. So Silver Liners seems not happy. They are saying they need one more wicket. There's a lot of discussion going on among Silver Liners players, and seems like Srikanth is bowling. Now comes the left arm off spinner. He's pretty much like Jadeja. He'll just throw the ball at a very good speed. Teja comes to the crease.
अरे व्यूअर्स कम क्यों हो रहे भाई देखो.
Now Silver Liners captain is taking a lot of time in the field placements. There are two fielders outside the ring, one at sweeper cover, another one at long off. So he's trying to bowl full, maybe outside off stump. Gonna bowl a very good lens. Just as I told you, he'll bowl at very good speed. He's not a regular normal spinner. He's a spinner with a different pace. Oh, that stays low. The impact was outside off. So that's an not out.
him do whatever he is trying to do. Vasu, Vasu. On the line, on the line.
That's a plum. LBW, that's a plum in the front. It was a full ball on the leg stump, and the batsman was trying to play across the line, and he was plumb in the front. What's happening here? Is it like a finals or is it like a first league match? The wickets are going in clusters.
Come on, boys. Come on, boys. New responsibility.
Now comes the Rebels United captain Sitanna to the crease. See what kind of innings he can play. He's a very good batsman. He can hit a very far distance. A good all-rounder as well. Wears a number 10 jersey. So let's see how he plays. Because the number 10 jersey is always for the responsible players of the team.
Come on, boys. Come on, boys. First ball, boys. First
Is
ball,
that okay?
boys.
It's a finals, so the captain needs to deliver.
Come on, boy. Come on, boy. No, catch it. Easy, easy, easy. Good bouncer, Sikku.
So you can see how the pitch is behaving. One is staying low and one is climbing onto the batsman. So that what's the variation Srikanth can do? He can bowl at now mid-off comes in. The fielder goes back and the backward square leg. That's an edge. Wow.
Scorer, balls to go.
That's a solid defense from the batsman. So they have to play it very carefully now. They are 5 down already. So the power play is done. So after the end of power play, Rebels United are 27 for 5. So after this over, it will be time out. So there will be reassessment of plans. The captain of Rebels United is in the middle. So the players of Rebels United, get ready with your drinks.
अर्जुन भाई सही है.
Srinivas comes back to his final over. So he's in very good rhythm. So the Silver Liners captain thinks that he can get another one here. That will be a game for them, I guess. You can see even after the end of power play, there were 2 fielders. They are just like second slip and gully.
Come on, Vasu, come on, boy. Whoa! Very good, boys. Very good.
That's the reason there is a gully and a second slip. Because he is bowling according to his field. He's not thinking of the batsman, what he can do. He's always sticking to his basics.
Come on, Vasu, come on, boy. Oh, lovely. Good job,
शैलेश भाई ओपनर है, बॉल ना दिखे तो उसे मजा नहीं आता, फिर ओपनर को बॉल दिखनी चाहिए.
You can see what Rebels United captain is thinking. He is trying to tap it down third man and get a single, but he is not getting those. Wow, that's a wild swing from Rebels United captain. So he is thinking like of counter attack.
He's doing what you want. Come on, boy. Come on, Vasu. Let him do what you want.
Even miss hits can clear infi ground.
Oye, field.
फोकस क्यों वैसे हो रहा
It's a very good ball by Srinivas. Even in his final over also, he is right on the money. He is not giving anything from the batsman. He is not giving any room. Isn't that a wide? Clip. They are very confident Linus players. They think they got him, but it's bad on the way. That's a very good shot by Zidane Knights out of the park. It's a very good hit straight on the ground. So it's time out after 7 overs. The Rebels United score 7 overs 33 for 5. So just at the end of timeout, it was a very good hit by Rebels United captain. So they are growing in their confidence now. The drinks for the players. And tea and some biryani and some sandwiches and all for the umpires. That's what Sita can do. He can cover all those dot balls with just a hit. It's a very hard thing to do when you're 5 down within the power play. But you can see the confidence in Rebels United captain. They have a very good batting lineup as well. Many are thinking they have only bowling, but they have a very good batting lineup even down to 11th batsman. Srikanth comes back to the attack.
सिक्को अभिनय बाहर जा सकता है
Already took a wicket in his first over. He's always a game changer for Silver Liners.
थोड़ा वाइट रह सकता है यार सिक्को उतना फाइन नहीं टाइम रहेगा अरे फनी भाई
This is a good thing for the batsmen and the bad thing for the fielders because the edges fly and it will be a boundary in infield ground. It's a very small ground and it's very good outfield.
Good shot, man. Good shot, boy. Lovely batting, boy. Keep continuing. Come on, Sikko. What was that?
Very good comeback by Srikanth.
List of Sikko. This is what we want, boy. This is what we want. Good batting, Ravi. Come on, Sikko. Come on, boy. Chalo, boys. Oh, lovely stuff.
That's a wide.
Lovely length, buddy. Nice length, yeah, Sikko. Clear away.
Oh, you can see. That's what Srikanth can do. He can bowl at very good pace and he can bowl at very slow pace as well. He was deceiving the batsman. It's very rare to see leg stump, hitting leg stump in the spinner, and that too he's an off spinner. That's what Srikanth can do. He just bowls those loopy balls. The batsman eyes lights up when he sees that. He's thinking he can clear it out of the park, but
ओके क्लिक कर दे भाई देखिए जैसे कि
Srikanth always have other plans.
लेकिन ये सब ये फोटो आई है बोल्ड नहीं है
क्या हुआ था?
बोल्ड हुआ था ना
अच्छा,
तो शटर से मतलब 5-6 फोटो खींचेंगी तो वो एक में आ जाता फ्रेम में किसी न किसी में
नहीं बोल्ड वाली फोटो है, बोल्ड वाली फोटो है।
बोल्ड वाली है लेकिन ये वाली भी आ जाती ना अच्छे मतलब वैसे कह रहा हूँ
अच्छा, एक साथ 5 फोटो है।
Now Wasi comes to the crease with the jersey number 9.
कंटीन्यूअस शूटिंग एक है।
हाँ यही होगी ना क्या कंटिन्यू इसे दबा के रखना है होती रहेगी हाँ बस बढ़िया यार
Come on, boy. One more, buddy. One more.
So you can see the batsman is taking the leg stump guard. This is a kind of variation that you can expect from Srikanth. He'll bowl one ball at very slow and the next ball he fires it. Just like that.
This ball this side, boy. This ball this side.
Very good shot by the batsman, and that's a boundary. This is a problem with the small boundaries. The batsman just tapped it and it went for 4. Even there's a fielder at the fine leg, he's not able to cut it off. It's like just 10 meter from the fielder, but he's not able to cut it off because of the fast outfield.
Wait, Siku. भाई सतीश थोड़ा जल्दी लग गया.
That's another 4 and it's a wide. You can see now it was just 10 meters right to the fielder, but he's not able to stop it because of the sharp boundaries and the fast outfield. The keeper has to be very careful. That's another wide. Down the leg again. So Srikanth may be targeting the leg stump again and again and again.
This side, boy. This ball, that side.
So there were a lot of extras in this over. There were 4 wides and a wide and 4. Comes the loopy ball. Well played by the batsman, because they had already got runs in the over, so they were not thinking of taking the risks. Now the loopy ball again. Just taps to the fielder at gully. So after the end of 8 overs, it's 49 for 6. Even though they lost a wicket in this over, they got the runs. 16 runs in this over. So there were 4 wides and that extra wide boundary. Silver Liners have to be very careful at this point. They should not leak much runs here, because in T20s the game shifts just in a couple of overs. After 8 overs, it's 49 for 6. Now Satish comes back into the attack.
Pasu 3-4. Not that far away. More.
Apologies. That's his first over.
Satish boy, come on boy.
It's a very good shot by Rebels United captain. That's a 6 to long off. That's what he can do. If he can play some 30 and 40 balls, he can do a lot of damage. So in the finals, the crucial players plays. So it's Rebels United captain who is about to deliver now. It's a very good shot again, but it's single to mid wicket. So that's the basics of cricket. Hit a boundary and get a single for the next ball. Watch it from the non-striker and how it goes.
Abhinay, bahar. Priya, side ki. Pasu, inside, quick. 45, Priya, 45.
Now you can see a lot of changes in the field and the leg side for another batsman, because they were trying to restrict the single.
Oh yeah, easy.
Lack of communication between the batsmen, but it's okay in the end.
Pasu, cut the singles, okay. Close. Not on the lines, close.
So as he was thinking to strike to his captain, he's always thinking of the single now. That's a very good ball. He's bowling on the 5th stump and the ball is staying a bit low. So Batsmen have to think to tap it down third one because there's an uneven bounce, so it can easily carry to the keeper if he edges. That's a very good shot by Vasi, but it's tried to stick on that point. He's a very good fielder at point. He already took a brilliant catch after dropping one in the slip. It's a very good stride by Vasi. He's playing very good innings here. So after the end of 9 overs, it's 56 for 6. So Sita Anna will be very crucial here. He already hit 2 sixes. So he's in control and he's growing in confidence over by over. It's lucky for Silver Liners. Let's see what this lucky can do. So he's been very lucky for Silver Liners in the last 2 matches. He's been the match winner for them. Let's see how he can do what he can do in the finals. Now the Rebels United captain is facing Lucky here. Wow! Wow! That's a very good hit. Rebels United captain again. That's a 6. This is what he can do. He can do a lot of damage. All he have to do is he just have to play those 30-40 balls. That's it. He can single-handedly win the match for the Rebels. He's a very good hitter. You can see that he already hit 3 sixes, and that too in a pressure situation like this. There was 6 down and he's not thinking of not taking risks. He's always against the bowler. Ooh, that stayed low. So the pitch, it's behaving a lot unevenly. One ball is climbing onto the batsman and the next ball is staying low. It may be the variations on the bowler, but even the pitch is supporting them. Bowler now coming around the wicket. As I told you, there is a lot of communication gap between the batsmen. You can see these kind of things in Rebels United from the first match. There were a lot of miscommunication between the batsmen.
Come on boy, you're getting me boy, come on boy.
It's a wide down the leg and it's a misfield from the keeper. He already left 2 fours in this innings. The runs are coming just like that for the Rebels. All they have to do is play 20 overs. Lot of extras from the Silver Liners. They were going out of control. Wow! This is what Rebels United captain can do. He just hits it. If he hits it, it stays a hit. That's a 6 to long on. This is what he's up to. He's always counter-attacking. He's not thinking, he's not under pressure at any situation. He always goes after the bowler. It's a very good captain innings going on from the Rebels United captain. He's delivering for the team at the crucial time.
Score is around 70. Full score will be announced soon.
You can see the lot of down shoulders in the fielders of Silver Liners. Wow, that's a very good comeback by Lucky. It's a black hole delivery to a just down the leg. It's a very good single. They were very quick between the wickets. If that communication lag is there, not there, they would have already got 3 to 4 extra runs. So 18 runs coming from this over. It's 74 for 6 after the end of 10 overs. Even after losing 6 wickets, they were 5 down in the power play, and after that they are.
Score is 74 for 6 at the end of 10 overs.
So after power play, they already gave 18 extras. That's what cost them. So they have to think and realign all the plans they have. Lot of extras are coming in. So a very good shot to extra cover. That's a 2. Coming from the bottom of the bat, so there was not much power to get it to the boundary. You can see what's the plans of Satish. He's trying to confuse the batsman with his change of pace. Again and again and again the same mistake from the Rebels. There's a miscommunication now. This time it cost them a wicket.
तेजू भाई क्रिक क्लब्स
They
पे
could
चेक
have
करो.
been very much careful because there were already 3 to 4 miscommunications between them. But again, that communication lag had just cost them a wicket. Now comes the Prashant Pollard to the crease. He's a very good all-rounder for Rebels. He comes down the order. Don't think he is a lower order batsman. He can hit the balls miles. If these two can stay till the end, they could easily get around 160 and 170. They are very good batsmen. They are very good hitters as well. You have already seen what Rebels United captain can do. He already hit 4 sixes in this innings. And they are coming just from the middle of the bat. So he's seeing the ball very much just like Hawk now.
Come on, Satish boy, come on, boy. 1 wicket, boy, 1 wicket away, boy, 1 wicket away. Aso! Okay, fine.
You can't afford to give wickets at this time of innings, but they just given due to communication lag.
Catch it!
Wow, that's up in the air. Oh, it's dropped! Is he dropped the match? He just dropped the catch of Rebels United captain. who is hitting at a very good rate. That is a very, very costly drop. Ball just shaped out because of a brutal hitting from Rebels United captain. Now the ball just changed. How much it's going to cost for the Silver Liners? The drop of Rebels United captain. You just can't afford to do that kind of things in the finals.
Come on, Satish boy. Come on, boy.
It's a very good shot by Prashant Pola. That's one run to square leg. Now Prashant is asking for the change of gloves. He's not comfortable with them. It was a miss hit, but it didn't carry to the fielder. So the Rebels United captain have to be very careful now. He just can't afford to give his wicket away.
Priya, left go. Priya, left go. Come on, boy.
Oh wow, that's a brutal hit from Prashant. As I told you, this is what he can do. He's a very good hitter. It's a very good shot by the batsman. Even after it's hitting the stumps, it just carried to the fielder. Sorry, just carried to the boundary. It's just 10 meters to the left of the fielder, but he's not able to get it. That's the advantage with the Inti down the ground wicket. So after the end of 11 overs, score is 83 for 7. So now Akbar comes back into the attack. He was very good with his first spell. Let's see how he can bowl in the second spell. Akbar coming around the wicket now to Rebels captain. Wow, that he just guided that to third man boundary. The short boundaries are always advantageous to the batsman. It's a very good shot. The Rebels captain. He's dealing with the boundaries now. clip to mid wicket. That only single. Release it, says the Silver Liners captain. He's under pressure as of now, as the Rebels are scoring at very good rate. Wow, that's a very good ball by Akbar. He's doing the basics of the cricket right at the moment. Very good shot, and that's a 6 to sweeper cover. It's a very good hit by Prashant Pola. This is what the lower order batsmen of Rebels can do. They are very good at hitting and even playing the balls. Very good comeback by Akbar, hitting high on the pads. Very good comeback by Akbar. So after the end of 12 overs, it's 94 for 7. The Rebels are going at very good rate. They are under control. Seems like the things are going according to their plans. After 12 overs, it's 94 for 7. It's a great comeback by Rebels. They were 5 down in the power play. They were 25 for 5 in the power play. It's a very good comeback by Rebels. They were 27 for 5 in the power play. And now, just after 6 overs, after 12 overs, they are 94 for 7. They are scoring it more than 10 and over after the power play, thanks to the brutal hitting from Rebels captain. Even now Pola joined him. Even he has very good strength. He is clearing the boundaries at ease. Now Srikanth comes back to the attack. Let's see what he can do. He's always a game changer for Silver Liners. He bowled a very good spell against Warriors. Let's see what he can do.
Come on, boy. Come on, Sikku boy. Come on, boy. 1 wicket away, boy. 1 wicket away. Come on, boy. 5-6 away, boy. Come on, boy. Lovely. Good stuff, buddy. Nice stuff. Nice stuff.
That's a deceiving ball from Srikanth. He just bowled it a loopy ball outside off stump. So Rebels United captain just kept watching. It's a very good ball right in the black hole. But they are giving an extra run here.
Why every time?
And an overthrow. Now it's very well backed up.
Come on, make it big.
Good one, guys. Good running, good running.
You can see the frustration on Silver Liners fielders. They were throwing the ball
Ball dead karo.
at their will. Well played by Pola. It's right in the black hole from Srikanth. So he's concentrating on that length so that the batsman can't get the elevation. Told you. He's always a game changer for the Silver Liners. Now he gets crucial wicket of Prashant Pola. That's an LBW. He could have hit it, but he went for the. Now these two wickets are going to be very crucial for the Silver Liners as well as the Rebels. Now comes Vikrant to the crease. He is the leading wicket taker of the tournament. And he is a very good batsman as well. He is a left-handed batsman. He is very good at rotating the strike as well as hitting it. But as per the requirements, he can play a very good innings.
No.
Akbar, change over Rajwan ke taraf. Return under the.
The left and right hand combinations is always advantageous to the batting team because the fielding team have to keep changing their fields, and in a sunny day it will be very much tough for the fields.
Cover.
Jazz bowls is wide outside of stump. That's a wide.
Five inside. One can go out. The cover fielder. Yeah.
You can see a lot of extras were bowled by Silver Liners bowlers, and they were giving the extra runs as well. The misfields by the fielders and the keeper.
Come on, boy. Come on, Sikku boy.
Oh, that's a deceiving length again from Srikanth. He's always thinking of getting that wicket. He's not worried about runs and all. It's a very good shot by Vikrant. That's a single to long on. So Vikrant is asking for the change of helmet. So after the end of 13 overs, it's 97 for 8. I repeat, after the end of 13 overs, it's 97 for 8. So after this over, it will be drinks for the players and umpires as well. They are going at a very good rate, the Rebels, sir, but they lost too many wickets. All they have to do is play 20 overs. You can always have an advantage of that playing the full quota overs. If you can get 40, 30 or 40 odd runs for the last 2 wickets, it will be advantageous for the Rebels. 140 will be a very competitive total here, as far as the Rebels United bowlers are concerned. They are a very good bowling lineup, so they were thinking of that 130, 140 odd score. Now Satish comes back into attack in his third over. Let's see what he can do. He can bowl at very good pace, and the change of pace, that's what he can do, that variations and all. So let's see how he can go through all this.
Come on, Satish boy. Come on, boy. Boy, lovely stuff, yaar. Good stuff.
Just like that. That's a very good ball outside off stump, but he just bowled it with a change of pace. That just deceived the batsman. Even when he's bowling the change of pace delivery. There was no changes in his action. So it will be very tough for the batsman to pick up from the bowler's hand. So he have to pick it from the pitch. Oh, as I told you, that's a misfield again from Silver Liners fielders, and that's a boundary. Actually, it was a very good effort by the fielder, but he could have stopped it because he got the hands to the ball, but he just let it through. So Rebels United got 100 up with that boundary of the previous ball. That's 100 up for Rebels United. So it will be very. It's going to be a very good target.
Left to your left, to your left. Come on, Sati boy, come on boy.
That's a very good ball from Satish again. That's a change of pace. Rebels United captain picked it up even he was not on strike from a lot of balls.
On the line, Priya, on the line.
That's 2 runs to square leg.
Come on, Sati boy, come on boy.
Wow! 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 That's a brutal hitting from Rebels United captain. That's a 6 to long on. It was a very high ball and it just flies away. 5th 6 for Rebels United captain. He's hitting it cleanly.
Keep hitting ball.
Sitanna is on fire today. It's a very crucial innings from captain. And it's a captain innings and he's playing it beautifully. And he's delivering to the team when they need him the most.
Come on boy, come on boy.
Again, just right down the ground, and that brings. So after the end of 14 overs, it's 1-1, 4 for 8. I repeat, after the end of 14 overs, it's 1-1, 4 for 8. So if they can play the 6 overs from now, they can easily get those 30-40 odd runs, and that will be around 160. It will be a huge target for the Silver Liners because the bowlers of Rebels are very, very good.
Come on boys, come on boys.
So it's a great comeback from Rebels. They were 5 down in the power play, and after the captain of Rebels joined them in the crease, and they were just flying away. This is what Sita Anna can do. So after power play, after 6 overs, they were 27 for 5, and now 14 overs, they were 114 for 8. So they scored at more than 10 an over in the next 8 overs. They scored 87 for 3 in the next 8 overs. It's a great comeback. Seems like it's just Sita Anna day today. He's hitting it very cleanly. He's hitting it just like that. Everything coming from the middle of his bat. He is in control now. If they could play these 6 overs, they can easily get those 40, 35 odd runs. So that will be around 160. Now again the game changer of Silver Liners. Srikanth comes to the bowling attack into his final over. So you can see what will be the plans of Silver Liners. They are thinking of wickets now. They just need those 2. They don't want them to play the 20 overs. They want them to close this within couple of overs from now. So they were going back to their crucial bowlers.
Clear, TK. Right.
Let's see what Srikanth can do.
Come on, Sikku boy. Come on, boy.
That's a wide down the leg. It was a loopy full toss, not a juicy full toss. It was a loopy full toss, and it's a wide. Good shot by Vikrant. So you can see what they are doing, the Rebels. They are not taking risk of those singles because the man on strike can hit it a long distances. So he's not worried about singles now. He's always now concentrating on boundaries. He's clearing them very easily.
Luck in. Come on, Sita. It's your day, boy. Come on, boy. Clear to your right. More.
It's your day, boy. It's your day, boy. Are the comments from Rebels dugout.
Come on, Sikku boy. Come on, boy.
Fast swing and a miss from Rebels captain.
Good stuff, Sikku.
Very good ball by Srikanth. It just turns away from the batsman. Wide down the leg again. So this is the point they have very much concerned about. They were bowling a lot of wides. That's high in the air and it's dropped again. Oh no, it's a very costly drop from Silver Liners captain. Captain dropping the captain's catch. So it's 2 drops for the Sita. So this just justifies this is his day.
Easy boy. 1 over only. Super boy.
Wow! That into the net. That's a 50 for the Rebels captain. So the 50 up for the Rebels captain. He is at 55 from 30 balls.
Not more to go, boy. Come on, boy. Come on, five.
6 sixes and 2 fours.
Easy.
This was just the hit of the day. It was a full toss on the stumps and Rebels captain just whacked it away. Wow, again! That's a 6 again from the Rebels captain. Now he is hitting every ball.
Lovely batting. Keep going, boy.
That was just wow. That's a single to sweeper cover. Wow, Sita Anna, he's just taking the game away from the Silver Liners. "18 runs from the final over of Srikanth. So after the end of 15 overs, it's 132 for 8. We were thinking of the 30-40 odd runs from the 6 overs, but this guy, Sita Anna, he's just doing that in 2 overs. So now Akbar comes back to his final over. He has to deliver.
Great batting, boys.
Captain trust him. So after 15 overs, the score is 132 for 8 wickets. Now this is going to be a very crucial over for the Silver Liners and as well as the Rebels. If they can go through this, just missed. It's a very good shot from Rebels captain to the extra cover, and it's very good fielded by Vineet. Sorry, apologies, he just missed it, and that's a boundary. It's a great effort by Vineet, but it just rolled away.
Lovely batting, Sikana. Not more to go, boy.
Wow! Told you this is a very crucial over for the Silver Liners. Now the Akbar delivered. Now that's a great innings from the Rebels captain. He departs at 66. So Rebels are losing their 9th wicket at 136. Let's see what they can do from here. If they could get those 15 odd runs, that will be advantageous for them, because the 150 is a very good psychological target for the bowling unit. So they were thinking of those 15 odd runs from now.
Come on, Akbar. 1 wicket away, boy. 1 wicket away.
Kunaga? So Naga comes to the crease with the jersey number 7.
to go, boy. 27 balls, boys.
Now Akbar is bowling from around the wicket now. Let's see what he can do. Nice delivery and good leave by the batsman. It seems like Vikrant is very keen to get the strike because he can hit it far away. So he might be thinking of those couple of hits. Very good shot by the batsman. As I told you, the Rebels have got the batsman up to number 11. He just hits it to the long off and it stays. That's a 6 to long off. So seems like the jersey number seen is 7 is having some advantage. If they hit it, it will stay hit. Very good batting. So after the end of 16 overs, it's 142 for 9. So Akbar bowled that one loose delivery. It's a half volley on the off stump. 10 runs coming from 2 balls, and otherwise he bowled a very good over. Now Satish comes back to his final over. It was a great over by Akbar. He just saved some 20-30 odd runs for his team by picking Rebels United captain who was scoring at his will. It's a very good shot by Vikrant. That's a single to deep point.
One wicket, boys. 1 wicket away.
Let's see, the 11th batsman is on strike. So Silver Liners are not thinking not to give away even a single run. They were thinking of wicket at this time.
Vasu out. Already 4 in. On the line, Abhinay. Mama, on the line. How was that? Easy, boys.
It's an appeal, but it was hit high on the bat. That's a not out.
Come on, Satish. Come on, boy. Come on, Naga. Mottam over laadalema. Mottam aadalre.
It's a single to short mid wicket. It's a very good batting by 11th batsman of Rebels. As I told you, they got the batting lineup up to 11th batsman. They are playing it very well.
Wait. Sikko. Backward point. Piche jao on the line.
That's a good shot from Vikrant. Single to long on.
Batting boys. Ante boys. Ante. Inka 3 over. Come on. Vikrant korte catch padtani ikkada.
So they were thinking to play these 4 overs. They can easily get those 20-15 odd runs. And that will be very much advantageous in the crucial games like this. So they have to play sensibly. It's a good call from the Vikrant. It's a very good shot by Naga. That's a single to sweeper cover. 4 runs, just 4 runs coming off this over, but they didn't pick the wicket. You can see what are the plans from the Rebels. They were thinking to play through. So after the end of 17 overs, it's 146 for 9.
Nagendra.
So it's going to be Lucky to bowl the 18th over. Let's see how lucky he is. Whether this lucky can change the luck of Silver Liners by not giving away much runs to this final wicket. His 1 over already cost him 17 runs. Let's see how he comes back. Bowling over the wicket.
Vasu. Nagendra, nice batting boy. Stay, Vasu, stay. Nagendra, inka 12 runs baaki.
Very sensible batting from the 11th batsman of Rebels. He's playing it very well.
Nagendra, easy ball.
He hits it away, but he didn't middle it, so it's a single to long on. Now Vikrant back on strike. Let's see what he can do. The bowler is coming around the wicket now.
भाई लकी रुक जा श्रीकांत बैकवर्ड पॉइंट ऑन द लाइन मोर थोड़ा स्क्वायर होके रुको कम ऑन बॉय
It was right in the block hole. Very good delivery by Lucky. That's a single to short mid wicket. Now again the bowler switches the ends. So this is what the advantage is with the left and right combinations. It's a very good single to square leg. The advantages of this combination, because on a sunny day the fielders will always be tired to run from this end to that end.
Come on, Lucky, come on, boy. Come on.
Oh, wow! That's a very good shot by Vikrant through extra covers. That's a 4. It just came right from the middle of the bat. It's a very good shot from Vikrant. That's 150 up for the Rebels. They are growing in their confidence. So after the end of 18 overs, they are 153 for the loss of 9 wickets. So they have already added 17 runs for the final wicket. It's game. It's going to be a game-changing partnership. Seems like. So it's going to be a new bowler who is gonna bowl the 19th over. So Silver Liners might have not planned for this because they were thinking of they can get the Rebels by the end of 16th or 17th overs. So the main bowlers have got their quota filled up. So now comes the new bowler. He's gonna bowl a very crucial 19th over of the innings.
Priya, inside. वही बोल गया. बस, on the line. नागेंद्र ఒక బాల్ కొట్టామ్మా ఇక్కడికి.
Well played. That's a single to long off. Bowler switches ends for the lefty. Keeping the long off fielder wide. Wow, that's a very good shot from Vikrant, and that's a 6 to long off. It's a very good hitting from Vikrant. That's a 6 to long off.
Lovely batting, Vicky. 9 balls to go. ఇంకా ఆడాలి.
That's a single to long off. Two to go in the 19th over. Sorry, 3 to go in the 19th over. 8 came already in the over. Wow, that's a very sensible shot from the Naga. He just clips it to the square leg and they got a couple runs. So they are not at all worried to hit the big hit. They already got what they required. They already got a boundary in the over. So they were thinking of those singles of the next balls and they are getting them quite easily. So very, very sensible batting from Naga. You can see the lot of fielders of the Silver Liners have been sloppy, maybe because of the sunny day or maybe any other concerns.
Lovely batting, boy.
That was just a tap to gully and there was no run. So after the end of 19th over, they are 163 for the loss of 9 wickets. So they have already added 26 odd runs for the last wicket and it's a game-changing partnership. So after the end of 19 overs, the score is 163 for the loss of 9 wickets. So it seems like they got more than expected. The Rebels, they might be thinking of 140. Maybe they were thinking after the end of power play, they were 27 for 5. So they were thinking around 120, 130 odd runs, but they got around 163. Thanks to brutal hitting from their captain, Rebels United captain Sitanna. It was a game-changing and great innings from him. So it's Lucky bowling the last over for the Silver Liners. Last 5 balls of the innings.
ఓవర్లో ఒక్క సిక్స్ చాలు చల్ బాయ్ కాన్సంట్రేట్ తగిలింది
That's a single to long off.
గుడ్ షాట్ ఓయ్
4 more balls to go. So they were thinking of a good hit. If they could get one now,
దిస్ వన్ థర్డ్ మ్యాన్
it will be very good for the team total.
ప్రియా ఏ నేన్
It's a wide down the leg. And these are very crucial runs.
లెఫ్ట్ నాగా
That's a good one from Lucky. He's just deceiving the batsman with his length. That's a single to long off. He's trying to whack the ball, but the timing was not right. Balls to go.
टू मोर भाई दो सिंगल था ना भाई 2 सिंगल था ना 2 सिंगल 2 डॉट अरे ठीक है बोल दो अंपायर को बोल दो बस
So apologies from the scorer. He is also even tired of this sunny day.
रेडी विथ रन सिक्स आइगो
Wow. Last ball of the innings. Let's see what Vikrant can do. He's on strike now. The Lucky to bowl.
रिलीज द बॉल बॉयज रिलीज द बॉल
Silver Liners captain is saying release the ball, release the ball.
परिगెత్త डाल ले
Bowler switches the ends. He is coming around the wicket now. Very good shot to long on. So that's a run out at the end of the innings. The Rebels United scored 167 in their 20 overs. The great innings from the Sitana, he scored 66 from 30 footing innings from Wasi and Pola as well. It's a good inning from the Nagendra at the end of the innings. He just played a very handy knock.
जितना बार
for
बंद
the
करो
Rebels.
सारा सेटिंग चेंज हो जाता है.
Silver Liners were under control when they were bowling in the power play, and after that they bowled some extras that caused them to change the momentum. They have given 22 runs, 22 extras in terms of wides. That's the thing to concern in the finals.
He is the umpire. People think he is cheering for rebels inside the ground.
అలా కెమెరా ముందు ఉన్నారా ఉన్నారు
It was a very good economical
सेकंड बॉल आया था
spell from Srinivas.
He is the scorer who wanted one more ball to be bowled in the final over.
दिस विल बी द बॉल फॉर द सेकंड इनिंग्स
Bowled 4 overs and just gave 23.
अपने घर से लेके आया है विनय.
It was initially a great start for Srinivas and after Rebels captain Sita came to the crease, it was out of control.
Umpire is recharging.
వేరే నీకేది మాట్లాడతారు ఆప్షన్
ठीक करवाया था हाँ ये क्या ठीक करवाया ये अभी हुआ है मतलब इससे लगा तो फर्स्ट अबे ये ऐसे नहीं था इससे लगा अच्छा अभी टेम्परेरी अरे भाई अच्छा कवरेज चल रही है क्या चलो रख दो यार थोड़ा पिच देखो रोलिंग दिखाओ लग
अभी तो वियर्स भी खाने चले गए. हाँ अच्छा ठीक है.
प्रेजेंट तेरे को कराना है
मेरे को भाई मैं क्या करूँगा.
टूर्नामेंट फॉलो किया है ना सुमन आएगा तो ठीक है नहीं तो किसी और को दे दिया जाएगा अभी के लिए वेट नहीं करना है
తోటగారి వేస్తుంది నాకు కనిపించదు
కనిపిస్తుంది నల్లకి కనిపిస్తుంది అది లైన్లో కనిపెట్టిన అదే కదా ఎక్కట్లేదు అయిపోయింది
So now 2 minutes left for the start of second innings. Requesting players to get ready by 3:20. I repeat again, requesting players to get ready by 3:20.
चालू है ना ये तो वो जब वो 45 खत्म हो जाएगा उसको क्या करना है 45 नहीं है 45 एक दिन खींच के So the now players are out in the middle.
The batsmen are walking into the middle. Srikant opening with Ronit. So it's Srikant being a very good batsman for the Silver Liners. He have to deliver to chase this target if they want to chase it now. The match officials for the match, Bharat and Bala Bishop. Ronit is on strike. Prashant Pola with his new ball. He's been a very good bowler with the new ball. Ronit. Ronit is on strike. Prashant Pola has been a wicket taker for the Rebels. He is the second leading wicket taker of the tournament, alongside with Vikrant. And they are going to bowl the new ball for the Rebels, so it will be going to be very crucial for the Silver Liners to restrict these two.
Come on.
Now the cheer up starts from the Rebels. So that's a wide at the start of the innings. Same as the Silver Liners, they have even started with a. So you can see the field is well packed, square at the wicket.
Come on.
Ooh, that's a very good outswinger from Prashant Pola. You can see the Rebels captain Sitanna is standing at the second slip. There's a gully, backward point, and third man and final leg as well. So Rebels are known for their new ball attack. Let's see how they face it.
ठीक है
It's a good shot from Ronit, and that's a 4-2 extra covers. That's a great start to his innings to get going. He opens the account with a boundary. He's a very good hitter. So you can see the plans on the Silver Liners. They were trying to counter-attack the bowlers of new ball.
ठीक है इतने पे छोड़ दे
That's an and it's taken at the second slip by the Rebels captain Sitanna. That's a great catch. It's been a Sitanna day in the first innings, and it's been Sitanna day in the second innings as well.
अभी देखो
The Silver Liners, they lost a wicket in the first over.
अभी देखो लेफ्ट साइड की राइट
So now seems like Prashant Pola is growing in his confidence after taking that wicket. That's a great comeback after he's been hit for a boundary, and he just bowls the similar kind of delivery with
देखो अभी
bit
किया
more
है जो
swing. And that's right into the hands of Rebels
ठीक
captain.
ना चल
And he just takes it comfortably
ओके
to crease. Very good. Oh, that's a great throw from Vikrant. You can see the rush of adrenaline from the fielders of Rebels. It's a good backing up from Vasi as well. He just fired that toward the bowler's end. That's a wide again from Prashant Pola. The situation seems to be under the control for the Rebels. Ooh. The fielder was thinking it's going to be a forward catch, but he misjudged it. It just fell over his head. That's a misjudgment from Fanindra Rudra, who is standing at short extra cover. That's a wide ball again. 3 wides in the first over from the Rebels. There were a lot of wides bowled by Silver Liners bowlers as well. So the pressure of finals is getting onto the bowlers. They were bowling a lot of wides. Oh, that's a great ball from Pollard to finish his first over. After the end of first over, it's 9 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. It's a good start for the Rebels as they got the wicket. The wickets are always going to be crucial in crunch games, just like this. Even the Silver Liners have started their bowling innings with a very good rate by picking the wickets. But after the Rebels captain came to the crease, it was all his game. Leading wicket taker of the tournament, Surabarappu Vikrant, comes to attack. He's bowling around the wicket. Srikanth is on strike. He's going to be a crucial wicket for the Silver Liners. Ooh, that stayed low. Srikanth is a very good experienced player. Let's see how he can go through these innings. That's a wide. That's a wide again. So the Rebels are compensating the wides given by the Silver Liners. 22 wides have been bowled by Silver Liners bowlers. Let's see what Rebels do. That's a good shot. That's a good swing from Srikanth. That's a very good chase from Prashant. That's 2 runs to backward point. Actually, he was trying to hit it over extra cover and the slice, he just sliced it, the slice carried to deep backward point. So the Rebels captain is giving some inputs to his bowlers. Let's see how things change. Wow! That's a great shot from the Srikanth. That's a 4-2 sweeper cover. That's a great start to get his innings going. That right from the middle of his bat. This is what Srikanth is known for. He just whacked those kind of wide half volleys. He got a lot of power. So he have to be very careful when bowling to Srikanth. The margin of error is very less to him. Good stride from Srikanth. He is in control. The confidence of the batsman is keep growing. It's a very good forward stride from Srikanth. That's a wide from Vikrant. He's under pressure after giving those boundary and a couple of runs to the backward point. He just throws a ball wide off. The keeper was not able to collect it. The Rebels captain just put his hand to that, but he's not able to stop it.
वो भी कैंडिडेट थी भाई एकदम ऐसे किया
कटक लेकिन बैकग्राउंड नहीं ना बैकग्राउंड देखा जूम होता
He's bowling at a great pace. Even the Sita Anna is not able to stop it.
सीतान को तो मतलब बहुत बुरा लगा होगा छोड़ो साइड
साले एक बार बाबूराव में लगा होगा ना
That's a great ball from Vikrant. That's a great comeback.
इतनी वाइड थी स्विंग हुई पूरी मेरे हाथ में अब उसको क्या लग गई क्या तो कैच करने जरूरी
Seems like the keeper got injured. This is what pace and the ball can do. Even the keeper should not take his eye off the ball. Not only the batsman, the keeper has to be very careful when they got a bowling attack like this. Seems like he injured his left thumb. So they were asking for band-aid. So he got injured majorly. Whether they have a reserved keeper or not, it's going to be a question for the Rebels. Whether he's going to continue or another guy is taking over his responsibility. So he's asking for the band-aid sprays and all. So it seems like he got injured. You can see the new ball bowlers, Pola and Vikrant, are discussing something among them. So they were thinking something is not right and they have to get back to their plans. They were the leading at wicket takers of the tournament, so they have to think of other options, because when Srikanth gets going, he is not able to stop. He can do a similar kind of damage what Sita Anna did. So his wicket is going to be crucial for both the teams. So after a break, now game resumes. The change of fielders. So they were keep on changing who are the deep fielders, who are the fielders inside the ring. So he's thinking couple of times to take a forward step. That's a good shot from Srikanth. That's a boundary to extra cover. It's a great over, great start for the Silver Liners. So after the end of 2 overs, it's 26 for the loss of 1 wicket. So it's a very good start for the Silver Liners and Srikanth as well. He's getting into touch and his confidence is growing. Everything is coming from the middle of the bat from Srikanth. So Pola is thinking of change of plans, change of fields. Let's see what he can do. Oh, that's a... What happened in the middle? This is a final game and there were a lot of miscommunications between the batsmen, even in the first innings as well. That caused the Rebels a wicket. This was a very sloppy work from Rebels team. They could have got a wicket here. It's a very good ball from Pola. It stayed low. That's a very good take from the keeper. Even after getting injured, he is doing more than 100% for his team. That's a wide down the leg. That's a good shot to backward square leg. He just flicked it to 4. That's a poor ball from Prashant. It was a full toss on the pads and Rizwan just flicks it away. So Vikrant is giving some inputs to Pola. Can see
कॉमन बॉय टेंशन नहीं लेना सिंपल डाल बोला
विनय
ग्रेट बॉल
that's a very good stride by the batsman. So the start have been so far so good for the Silver Liners. They are getting the boundary for every couple of balls. The partnerships are going to be very crucial in this game.
ग्रेट बॉल बोला ग्रेट कमबैक
It was a great ball from Prashant. It almost got him a wicket.
कॉमन बॉल है ग्रेट बॉलिंग बॉय
स्क्रीन सही हो रहा है ना? वॉल्यूम किसी ने अप डाउन किया था क्या? वो वॉल्यूम बटन दबा।
Wow! This guy is very good at flicks. It was a half volley on the leg stump, but he just flicked it to the square leg, and that's a boundary. There were the two fielders who were inside the ring at the square leg, but he just threaded a needle between them. It's a very good shot from Rizwan to grow his confidence. And the Silver Liners are keep going. They were 35 for the loss of 1 wicket at the end of 3 overs. So it seems like the new ball attack of the Rebels are failing here.
वॉल्यूम बटन को दबा कर पावर बटन नहीं दबाया, बीच में वही हुआ था पावर बटन।
कॉमन प्रशांत जस्ट ड्रॉप द
Score is after the end of 3 overs. Silver Liners are 35 for the loss of 1 wicket. It just seems like one batsman is playing one bowler. Srikanth have completely played previous over of Vikrant. And the Rizwan completely played the over of Prashant. So they were distributing the bowlers and they are playing them very, very well. Both the batsmen are into double digits and they are keep growing their partnership. That's a wide ball again. So the Rebels have already given 11 extras compared to 23 extras from Silver Liners. But they have given these 11 extras inside 3 overs. That's the thing to concern and they have to think of plans again. That's a play and a miss from Srikanth. But he is not concerned, and also the Silver Liners as well, because they are getting the runs that required. It's a great shot from Srikanth. Told you again and again. This guy is a very good player on the offside. He just whacks it from middle of his bat. It's a great start for the Silver Liners. If this guy gets going, he can finish up the things within 15 overs. It's a great comeback from Vikrant. It was a play and a miss from Srikanth again. It's a great start. Great shot by Srikanth, straight down the ground. It was a perfect straight hit from Srikanth. This guy can do a lot of damage. He's not only scoring the runs, he's even deflating the confidence of bowler with those brutal hit. He's just hitting them from the middle of his bat. It's a good comeback from Vikrant. So after the end of 4 overs, Silver Liners are 44 for the loss of 1 wicket. They are scoring it more than required. They just have to keep going this partnership. The partnerships always wins the matches for you. Now the Rebels captain comes into attack, Sitanna. Let's see what he can do. He was very good in the first innings with his batting. Let's see what he can do with the ball. Let's see whether he will be the game changer for the Rebels. If he can get through the big breakthrough what they are looking for. The batsman is looking for the leg stump guard. That's a breakthrough from the fast ball. This is the day of Sitanna, I think. He just got the breakthrough in his first ball. He's into the attack. He just got it delivered. That's a big wicket of Rizwan. That's a plum in the front, it seems like. Now Sitanna is having a dream day. He already delivered with the bat. Now he is ready to deliver with the ball, and he got the breakthrough in his first ball. That's a good thing to get his confidence going and team confidence building up as well. So it seems like the luck of the team and the Sitanna are in sync today, and it is being very advantageous. Now Aditya comes to the crease. Abhinay, sorry. Apologies. Abhinay comes to the crease. The batsman is taking his time. Not a concern for the umpires as well. They are allowing it. So he's having a very big look at the field and the balls and all the shots to play. That's a good shot to get his confidence going. But it's straight to the fielder at mid on. The Pola is guarding the mid on. He's a very good fielder as well. They were thinking like they are the deciders. They have to look at the umpire whether he has given it out or not. They were celebrating and they were very much confident about this. It's a great umpiring from Bharat. He's very much confident about it. He didn't even consent the leg umpire, so he's very confident on this. Seems like the Rebels players are asking for a review, but we don't provide it here. It's just clip the thigh pad on his way. That's a 4 dots from Rebels United captain. He is delivering for the team at the crucial time. Wow, that's a good strike to get his confidence going. He is not concerned. Silver Liners are not even concerned about the run rate. They had already got more than required. So they just have to get this partnership going. You always know Srikanth is always a game changer. That's a very good shot to slipper cover, and that's a single. That's a one run and a wicket from Rebels captain. Great over from the Rebels captain Sitalna. After the end of 5 overs, Silver Liners are 45 for the loss of 2 wickets. They were scoring at 9 per over. The Silver Liners need to score 123 runs in 15 overs with 8 wickets remaining. It's going to be a very tough ask, but when these batsmen keep going, it's going to be very easy for the Silver Liners. Now Naga comes to the attack. He played a very good innings with the bat. It was a crucial partnership at the end of the innings. Now let's see how he can change the game and how things go. It's a great start from Naga right on the money. You can see Vikrant is very much active in the field. He's increasing the confidence of the players and the fielders. Ooh. That's a leg by under 4. It was a poor ball because they don't have a fine leg finer. He bowled it. down the leg, and the batsman just clipped it with his pad, not with his bat. Anyways, the silver runners will take those. That's a 4 important runs for them. That's it, down the leg, wide again, and it's a wide and 4. So it's 9 runs in 2 balls. It's 9 runs in 1 ball, and they have to think again and again of these extras because they were bowling a lot at the moment. So they were thinking of keeper, or whether the fine leg should have been moved bit finer. It was a very poor ball by the bowler. You can't protect those kind of deliveries. It's a very good leave by the batsman. So the silver liners are going good. They were playing it over by over, and they were thinking of the required run rate and playing it sensibly. That's an over. So at the end of power play, silver liners are 54 for the loss of 2 wickets. So after this over, it will be drinks for the players. So silver liners players, be ready with your drinks, and as well as the rebels team are also. It was a very good over, but just 2 deliveries down the leg cost them the over. Naga bowled it very well, but just 2 deliveries had cost them the over. They have to think about those deliveries. They have to restrict not to give those kind of deliveries. Now Sita comes back into attack for his second over. Oh, that was an appeal against Srikanth. It was down the leg. Might be missing leg stump. So this seems to be the day for the Sita, and everything he is taking, it's turning into gold. That's a single to mid-wicket. No, this is what happens when the batsman stays at the non-striker end for a long time. May not able to watch the ball perfectly. He was hitting it middle initially. Now let's see how Abhinay goes against Sita. Ooh, that's a good ball from Sita. That's a great delivery. He almost got him. But Abhinay is keep growing in his confidence. He's playing those defenses perfectly. That's an inside edge. Otherwise, it would have been a 50-50 decision. It's a great shot and it's a boundary to deep backward point. Great shot from Abhinay. He is making a statement here. He will not only make the defenses, he will score at the crucial times when he needed. Good call from Srikanth. That's a drinks. So after the end of 7 overs, Silver Liners are 59 for the loss of 2 wickets. Sita Anna is bowling very well here and he need to be backed up by another bowlers as well. He can't alone win the game for the Rebels. They have to look at the other options. After the end of 7 overs, it's 59 for the loss of 2 wickets. So Rebels United have to think again and again about their plans. They have already given 17 runs in terms of wides and extras.
नहीं ठीक है 30 नोट्स में संभाल लूँगा होनी के सेट करिए एंगल चेंज हो रहा है दुबे जी एक एंगल से देख देख के बोर हो गए आप भी Okay, ants.
From the Rebels, they were thinking of fielding.
Come on, Sittu bhai, come on. Nice bowling, nice bowling. Yes, 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 yes!
It's a very crucial wicket for the Rebels. It might be the game-changing moment. And guess what? It's the Rebels captain again. He took a brilliant catch at short extra cover. It was a mistimed hit from Srikanth, and it just carried to the fielder. Now it's not a Rebel swing, it's everywhere. Sita, Sita, Sita everywhere. In the bat, in the field, and even with the ball. It is Sita against Silver Liners. Seems like. It's a very good delivery actually from Naga. Coming back to the Srikanth wicket, it was an extra bounce that deceived Srikanth. He was thinking it to come a bit low, but it just bounced. It's a pitch that is misbehaving and it just cost him. It's a good shot from Abhinay. That's a single to extra cover. Now the Silver Liners captain Billy came to the crease. Now he's on strike.
Come on, nice bowling, Naga.
The Rebels
Nice
captain
bowling.
has already delivered more than what they required. Now let's see what the Silver Liners captain is going to do here. That's a good shot to start his innings, but it's struck to the fielder.
Nagendra.
It's a nice flick from Billy. Either way of the fielder, it would have been a boundary as there is no man cutting the leg side boundary. It's a good call from Billy. It's a very good back from Bassi. He just came running from long off to long on. Just covered it up. So that's a great over from Naga. After the end of the overs, Silver Liners are 61 for the loss of 3 wickets. It's a great comeback from Naga from his first over. He just gave 2 runs and took a crucial wicket of Srikanth in this over. The Silver Liners needed 107 in 12 overs with 7 wickets remaining. Now Sita Sharma comes back into an attack in his 3rd over. Now captain to captain at the single. It was a misfield from Vikrant actually that allowed Very good stride and shot from Abhinay to sweeper cover. That's a single. The captain is as in captain head to head. What is going on? It's a good shot from Dini.
बढ़िया निशाना है
Longer. Good effort by Sitana actually to stop the ball, but it is far away from him. The momentum taking away to the left of the ball. Single too long off, but it's a very good shot from Abhinay to keep his confidence going.
बुलाओ भाई चीफ गेस्ट की बुलाओ
That's a wide again from Sitana. So he's asking what his keeper is asking him to do.
Come on, boys.
That's a wide again. Four wides coming in this over Kenya. One ball left. It's a good shot to square leg. He just knocked it away to square leg. And they got a couple of runs. It's a good chase by Fanindra Rudra. That's an over. At the end of 9 overs, Silver Liners are 72 for the loss of 3 wickets. 11 runs coming off this over. Silver Liners are very happy with this. Thanks to the extras bowled by Sitana. Now comes Fanindra Rudra into attack. He's gone for a golden back in the bat. Let's see what he can do with the ball. You can see the change of speed. Square leg goes back. And there is no
Vinay, don't take Kiran.
asking for the direct hit.
Start na ba, Guru.
But the fielder has to be very accurate to have a direct hit. Ako was not able to collect the ball perfectly.
That's fine, that's it. That's fine.
But Abhinay reached it well. Actually, it was that fielder who might have saved a couple of boundaries. Anything to the left or the right of the fielder, it will be a boundary for the Silver Liners. But they are hitting it straight to the fielder. Great shot, but it's straight to the fielder at square leg. This is the reason why they had a protection square leg. And again, either way to the left or right of the fielder, it will be a boundary, but work is not in favor of Silver Lions. It seems they are hitting straight to the fielders. Lovely ball. And well played. So he's targeting the straight boundary. He's playing the straight back. So that's a halfway through for the Silver Liners, and they were 74 for 3 at the end of 10 overs. They needed 94 in the next 10 overs with 7 wickets remaining. So it's Naga again for third over.
थोड़ा सा
Silver Lions, they might need just a bit of luck. They were doing all the hard work they can do, but they just need a 5% of luck. They were doing the 95% of hard work. They just needed 5% of luck. It's a way to get the things going in their way. Seems like game is in control for the Rebels.
easy. Ready, Vashi?
These are the things. They were hitting right from the middle of the bat and they were hitting straight to the fielders.
बहुत weird लग रहा है
उसमें भी कंट्रोल करेगा वेट तो लगेगा क्यों
वो तो चिल्लाना देगा चिल्लाने शॉट
A great shot from Sunny, and a great stop from Sunny.
There's a boy.
Straight to the fielders.
They'll go for it, boys. They'll go for it. Ready, Vashi?
Very well.
Catch पक्का आएगा. Ready, boy? करेंगे.
rotate the strike
Great shot from Lee.
और पक्का उड़ा बिल्कुल आराम से
You see, he's hitting the ball straight to the ball.
That's fine, boy.
Right.
That is fine, Ray. Completely fine, Ray. Nagendra, easy. ఎక్కువ ఉంచొద్దు అది చేస్తున్నాను నాయనరా ఎక్కువ నుంచి ప్రశాంతకి తొందర కొట్టుకొని ఆడికి బాల్ సేమ్ బాలే చాలు బాల్ ఎక్కడికి బాల్
Silver Liners, they were hitting it very well and they were hitting straight to the fielder. Seems like the Silver Liners captain is frustrated about this. We have to take the calculated risk here to keep the things going and going in their way. We have to think about taking the calculated risk where you can get a boundary in this over. It's the final ball of the over coming up. It's a very good ball from Anand. It's a loopy full ball on the outside off side. So after the end of 11 overs, the score is 77 for the loss of 3 wickets. The Silver Liners needed 91 runs in the remaining 9 overs. The run rate is just about 10 as of now.
फिर लगा देंगे वहाँ
You always know a T20 game changes in a couple of overs. A very big over here can turn the things around to Silver Liners. They were thinking of that 20-25 runs over. And they have to take the risk.
Ready. We are waiting for it. पक्का भी लेगा.
Very much in control. Holding it very well here. Wide down the leg.
Get back, boy.
Seems like going in there. It was just to the left of the fielder. It was just a meter away from him and he was not able to stop it. This is what the short boundaries of Impi can do. Previously they were hitting it straight to the fielders. Now they just got the left. That's the first 6 of the innings. It's a great hit from Abhinay. He's just walking down the field and he just hits it away to long on.
That's fine.
Just a 2-ball luck. Now again it's straight to the field. That is sliding down the leg or maybe an inside edge on the way. Silver Liners needed 79 runs in 8 overs with 7 wickets remaining. It was just over what Silver Liners were looking for. They got 12 runs of that over. They have to keep going at that rate every over.
ఇది పంపించాడు మర్చిపోయా పర్సనల్ నేను చేస్తాను ఏది ఇది ఈ మంత్ది ఇది మొత్తం వీడియో ఒకసారి మహేష్ ఫోన్ చేసి ఫిగర్కి ఇది మెయిల్ పెట్ట వాట్సాప్ పెట్టుకున్నాడు అప్డేట్ చేస్తా లేకపోతే నాకు కాల్ చేస్తా
Confident the being from the keeper. He was not even appealing it. He was just saying it. That's not umpire says it's my decision to call it out or not out, and he says not out. Seems like the Silver Liners captain going in the middle here.
Great job, boy. Shabash, boy.
It is the calculated risks. It's a nice fielding from Vasi and good shot. Really? Silver Liners needed 77 runs in next 7 overs. Just 2 came from the last over. That's a very good bowling spell from Naga. That was an economical spell from Naga. He just 4 overs, 12 runs and 2 wickets.
अरे एक लेग बाई था
लेग बाई और
अरे एक लेग बाई था जो 4 था ना वो लेग बाई था वो बॉलर के अकाउंट में
फिर भी 5 तो दिए थे ना भाई।
हाँ, 5
Now Vikrant comes back into the attack.
Come on, Vikrant. It's your spell. Come on, boy.
That's sliding down the leg.
Great ball, boy. Great ball. Great ball, great ball.
Now he's bowling very good here. Vikrant is right on the money. He's not giving anything for the batsman.
Catch it! TK boy, TK, it's okay. Hey! What is
That was a misfield from Rebels captain Siddhanna. That causes them a 4. Was trying to get him run out, but he missed the ball and just raced away to the boundary.
bowling a boy, great ball. Great ball, great ball.
So very good bowling from Vikrant.
चल लास्ट बॉल निकाल
Silver Liners needed 71 runs in next 36 balls. That's a drinks. The equation comes to 36 balls, 71 runs.
सीता का एक है, पानी का दो है, प्रशांत का दो है। पता नहीं, तू तो रेडी रहे। अगर पानी का नहीं गिरा तो तुमको भी आ सकता है, ठीक है? अगर मिला तो ठीक है।
Come on, boy. Boy, great ball, great ball.
It's a very good start over by the Funny. Ball starting with a dot.
Just drop the one over pitch. Great bowling.
It's a very good field by Vikrant and he just throws it to the bowler and it was almost a run out.
Nice throw, Vikrant. Great bowling, Funny. That's the line, same line, bowling boy.
That's a very good shot from Abhinay. That's 6 to long on.
Sita, jump. Sita.
Silver Linets needed these. They needed a lot.
It's okay, boy. Great comeback, good comeback,
It was a very good ball from Funny. It was just best hits of him can carry all the way to the boundary. So the bowlers of Rebels have to be very careful about the line and length which is Satish because the margin of error is very less. Line and length which is Satish because the margin of error is very less. That's a great ball from Vikrant.
अरे रुक गया था, पता नहीं क्यों रुका था भाई.
They need some big hits. Very good shot from Satish. And it's a very sloppy one from Lagadev. It should have been stopped, but he didn't. It's a very crucial time. You have to set the boundary, whatever the things are going on. So now the equation comes to 24 runs in the next 2 overs for the Silver Liners with 6 wickets remaining. they might be targeting this over. They need.
ना ना टोटल को टोटल से मैच कर रहा लगता है
They might be thinking of not.
रिक्वायर्ड रेट ना
more than
रिक्वायर्ड रेट का बोल रहा है वो टाई के लिए कंसिडर कर
नहीं नहीं भाई उसने वाइट जोड़ ली 2 ओवर में 1 वाइट है
most of it. Mike Shank is back to his final over. Let's see what he can do. The last over of him got cost the team 16 runs.
अभी अभी तो वेट कर भाई एमवीपी शुरू हो जाए जब तक प्रेजेंटेशन सेरेमनी होगी तो कर देना
Now seems like Abhinay is the guy who can do it for the Silver Liners. Anything he's touching, it's turning to gold at the moment here.
गोल्ड नहीं है यार बाउंड्रीज
Now the bowler is under pressure. He still has 4 balls to go. Already casting 10 runs at the first 2 balls. Seems like a wicket can change the things here. Rebels are looking for a wicket here.
नहीं जाएगा लास्ट ओवर
14 विकेट ले चुका है वो ऑलरेडी
That's a single to Silver Liners needed 13 runs of the next 9 balls. They are just a hit away from win. Change the things. Again. You just can't miss to do the basics of the cricket, right? You have to do it. Foul and legal delivery.
अभी सिर्फ एक ही डालेगा पानी
The Silver Liners needed 11 runs of the 9 balls.
लास्ट ओवर नहीं जाएगा भाई
Single. Still 2 balls left in this over. It's already costing 15 runs. Still 2 more to go in the 19th over. The Silver Liners dugout seems to be very happy at the moment.
Great ball. बढ़िया 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 मामा सुपर बैटिंग बॉल
That's That's a very sensible game from Abhinay here. He knows the game is in his control. He's playing it very well here.
ये बॉल घुमाएगा शायद, लास्ट बॉल है.
Now they require 9 runs of the 7 balls. They might be looking for a boundary here.
Scores level. दो रन है ना.
So the equation comes to 3 runs of the final over.
शॉट रा मामा शॉट.
Was a great innings from Abhinay. He scored 83 runs for his team of 58 deliveries. 5 sixes, 5 fours. That was a great
इसका कुछ करो, इसको गिल्टी फीलिंग हो रहा है यार. अरे उठा उसको.
विनीत भाई ये साला डायलॉग. Congratulations.
10 minutes the presentation.
Congratulations. ये विनीत से ज्यादा खुश है.
अब भी खुश है.
रीजन है भाई, रीजन है.
अरे हाँ तुम पकड़ो, घुमाओ प्रेजेंटेशन.
प्रेजेंटेशन तक पकड़ना है, इसकी बाद में आ सकते हैं.
टेबल लेके जा.
Guys, enjoy the show. It was a tournament end now. Finally, the dreams of Silver Liners coming true. They are finishing as a champion this year.
सौम्या ओ भाई ओए.
Yeah, the official Bharat sir coming out. Was a great match for him. लो आनंद भाई घुमाना है इधर उधर. कवर कर लो लोगों को,
क्या कवर करेगा तो ऐसे ही कर दे।
दिखा दे और लोगों को।
अरे बस रे, प्रेजेंटेशन कर दो, फिर लोग चले जाएंगे लाइव से।
हाँ वो तो जाएंगे ही।
अरे उनका कर लो। चल आए कि नहीं दिखा, दिखा आए कि नहीं अच्छा फोटो।
अरे वैसे ही रहो तुम, ऐसे ही रहो। अरे वैसे ही रहो जैसे थे भाई, मैं मूव करूंगा ना। देख रहा भाई, सही है ना? वैसे शक्ल नहीं आई सही से, लेकिन ठीक है।
वाह तो शांत। अरे बस बस हो गया, बुलाओ बुलाओ।
अरे उसमें तो कुछ करा भी नहीं मैं।
ले
बोल देता हूँ और 2 रन छोड़ देता हूँ। सेंचुरी हो जाती है।
बोली दो।
ఓకే చాలు ఏ వద్దులు అయిపోయింది చాలా వెళ్ళదా బాబు చాలంటే తడుచుకుంటే రాదు పల్లెకి ఓకే ఇల్లు 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 మెయిన్ కన్ను కన్ను చూపి దింకెళ్తున్నా కదా ఏ కిరణ్ వాట్ మెయిన్ ఓ మై గాడ్
स्कोर कार्ड पूछ रहा है कोई, स्कोर कार्ड डालने के लिए।
कितने महीने के लिए मेंटेनेंस डालोगे इसको?
1 मंथ। अरे आप जल्दी कर दोगे, समर स्टार्ट हो गया। पानी का प्रॉब्लम है
जॉन वहां वो हिलैया है ना, वो पानी डालने में एक्सपर्ट।
नहीं, यहाँ पानी का
बेल्स कहाँ है वहां पे?
हेलो అసలు
అయిపోయిందిరా బాబు ఎన్నిసార్లు చూసి వస్తారా రావుతున్నాడు
जो पहले था ना वो जहांगीर, वो बोल रहे हैं मैं पैसा नहीं दूँ, इतना पैसा चीज़ों में इसमें खर्च कर पेड़ पौधों पे इतना बजट आता है, हर हफ्ते खर्चे पे
अबे लाइव हटा ले